Hi, welcome to the Dr. Paul Show. I have the pleasure of introducing a guest today, KT Bryson, and she was introduced to me by Tammy, who produces this TV show, and we're doing a series this season on PTSD in its various forms, and we've talked to like a veteran, we've talked to first responder, we talk about we talking to different people, the firefighters. But KT has a really interesting perspective that I haven't really heard before, really. Well, I've heard it before, of course, but that I haven't really had a guest on talking about it. So, welcome to the show, and if you can introduce yourself and what you do, and tell us what you want to talk about.
Okay, well, thank you, Dr. Corona, for having me on, first of all. Um, like you said, my name is KT Bryson. I'm a librarian. I've been a librarian for nearly 20 years, both in the public library system and in school systems. I've landed as the director of a small rural public library. I've become heavily involved in the community. I've worked with a lot of the area youth. Um, I have a wonderful family that supports everything I do. And currently, I'm working with Tammy at Words Matter to publish a book called As Far as I Can Fall, that is a young adult novel about a popular boy who gets canceled over a lie.
Well, that's great. Is this your first book?
It's it's my first book that's not self-published.
Yeah, it's and you're finished with it, right? It's
Yes,
already
yes, it's
published.
in the process of being published.
Good for you. That's awesome. Yeah, I'm a writer. I've finished 6 books. And I'm done. I'm done writing. So it's a lot of work. It's a
It
long
is.
process, and I think people, if the writing is one thing, it's the editing that can get pretty exhausting. What
Yeah.
is my experience over many years of writing. Um, so tell me about the subject that you want to talk about today, and your experience with students and what you've seen and observed in your role.
Well, like I said, the book is about cancel culture, and I think that's a really big deal right now for kids. I don't think people realize just how much cancel culture is just bullying by another name, and what it can do to people. A lot of times, uh, people don't realize when they go after somebody and decide to cancel them over small things. Generally, I mean, think about it, things they did, said, or did 10 years ago, or things that have been exaggerated or out and out lies. They don't realize that they don't just hurt the person they're canceling, they hurt everybody else in their lives. And so I actually personally saw, the book is based on a true story. And I personally watched a kid go through this, and everybody loved him. You know, he was the greatest. I never heard anything but good things about him. And then somebody shared some doctored screenshots and some hyperbolic information. And all of a sudden, his entire life was torn apart. And he knew it wasn't true, but he still had to deal with the fallout of people believing these things about him.
Mhm. Um, and what was the result of that? Well, I mean, in the true story, what was the ending result of that?